Welcome back. Just a goof. Yada, yada, yada. Who gives a shit? It's just my mom. And one kid I went to high school with. You know what I mean?
What's the, you have a new co-host.
Yes.
What's his name?
Luke. I'm glad you brought that up. Luke, if a grandparent's not dead, you say, a family emergency, then grandpa better be dead.
What if it's like an aunt?
Then that's bullshit.
Dude, if my aunt died, I would not be here right now.
Yeah, you're right. Hold on. So any family, it's, I guess, mom's dad and sister. First of all, he doesn't have a dad, so dad's family's out. You know, so there's a small, and I know his family. We grew up together. I'll figure out.
Do you know them well enough that if it was an important enough reason for him to leave, you also would have gotten a text?
No, but almost.
Okay.
Dude, you know what his mom's name is?
No. No, I don't know what his mom's name is, dog.
It's rhetorical, but can you ask that rhetorically? Whatever.
I don't care. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah.
His mom's name is Carol Haskins.
You're just saying first and last names of people on this podcast?
Because Carol Baskins, you know that one crazy bitch?
From Joe Exotic.
Yeah.
Every single person on that show seemed problematic.
Yeah.
I think it's really funny that they tried to create any narrative arc where there was a good guy and a bad guy.
Right.
Every single person in that story was a fucking awful human being and should probably be in prison. So
absolutely.
I wanted to. I was going to ask you this before I even knew that he wasn't going to be here. And don't take your current emotions into consideration. Who would win in a fight between you and?
Oh, that's a great thing to bring up, Luke. Fucking gay-ass Haskins. Okay, so here's the thing. We just got in a fight recently.
Like a physical fight?
Yeah, physical.
You got into a physical fight with your friend?
Sweaty. We've been in a couple. I've known him since I was 5.
Okay.
So at the age of 7, my brother and his brother made us fight because I had an older brother and he had an older.
Like as like a cockfighting sort of like underground child fight.
Exactly. Danny's like, oh, my brother's gonna win, and I'm
Where
not
are
gonna.
You from?
We grew up in Ripley.
Yeah, that sounds like some Ripley shit.
Oh yeah, yeah, exactly.
That sounds like some Ripley shit.
But then we moved our way up into Westfield. You know what I mean?
Sure. I mean, Ripley's fine, but Westfield, it's a step up. I'm from Brockton, and I'll admit Westfield's a step up.
I have a great question to you about Brockton, too, honestly.
Okay.
Because I wanted to ask you this because I knew you went to Brockton.
Yeah.
And me and Luke, the kid I want to beat up and who I could destroy, like, he couldn't stand a chance.
Oh, so that's the answer. So your co-host.
Yeah. He would get destroyed.
On record.
Last time we fought, it was only wrestling, so he destroyed me. I can't wrestle. But if we had fist in it, my reach would destroy him because I got hands. You know what I mean?
I don't know a thing about fighting.
I pretend to.
But the reach thing, that sounded right. Yeah, so now I'm like, I bet Steven's got mad reach.
Yeah.
I bet.
Look in that camera and tell
Look,
Luke
I
right
barely
now.
even had to reach. You were like,
I was here.
Anytime you give someone bones, you're like, don't worry, I'll do 90% of the work.
I could exactly, dude. I could jerk off dudes from like across the room.
From across the room.
I could be in the middle of the room.
You could give like a socially distanced hand job.
Dude, yes, easily.
You don't need the extendo grabber for that.
And everyone's like, I'm COVID conscious, so that's who I'm going with.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. That's fucking hilarious. Holy shit.
What's your Brockton question?
Okay. In Westfield, we had 2 teachers. I'm not going to say their name, Mr. Hitchcock and Mr. North, who dated students and ended up marrying them.
Really?
Did you have any of those in your small town? Because I think it might be a small town thing. There
was one situation, and I actually won't say the names because I don't remember specifically who it was, but a girl married a guy. What if that was the whole story?
I was like, it's not bad. I mean, I love marriage stories.
Oh fuck, I don't remember what it is. I'm gonna withdraw my story because I don't.
But there's something there. There was some darkness there.
There was never anything like explicit. Well, yeah, no, actually, we had a secretary who worked at the school, and there was a rumor that she had fucked some of the kids. Now that I can't confirm or deny. What I can confirm is that she, while working at the school, bought kids booze all the time and would like hang out with them and get drunk with them, party with them, smoke weed. And I was a senior in high school. And she had quit for unrelated reasons.
That's the biggest tell.
She had a kid who else it actually was, but she had a kid who went to the school. They got bullied.
Right.
And she yelled at the kid who did the bullying, and it wasn't her purview.
Oh, so they fired her.
And I think they were like, finally, we can get rid of this
a
person.
chance. Yeah.
But then I think it was my senior year. She had just left, and she was at a graduation party.
Right.
Just like more comfortable than if she had just started going to them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Exactly. I have a story I can confirm.
Yeah.
Dude, this is the craziest fucking story, so I'm going to tell it.
Okay.
Honestly, I don't give a shit. I'm going to tell it because it's the craziest thing I've ever heard. And I've been told it by like 5 different people. So, you know Chautauqua Lake School?
Yeah.
Okay. So this happened 2010, 2008-ish time. Okay?
Okay.
The football coach, his wife got caught. I'm not joking, dude.
Okay, go. I had to swallow my coffee.
She got caught fucking almost the whole football team, dude. Like at different times. Like she fucked.
Like it kept happening to
yeah,
her?
like she fucked 2 of the football team members in the same day.
Oh, man. It's funny that the idea that they had like a big thing and they all fucked her at once. It's even funnier that she got caught like 3 times.
Yeah, exactly.
And was still like, I think I can get away with it the 4th time.
And the craziest thing is obviously football coach divorced her, but then they got married after. Like he stopped being the football coach. But what a weird situation. Think about, you're the coach. Everyone should respect you. Behind the back, they're banging your wife.
Well, you know, that makes me think, I wonder if the coach was in on it.
Like that
And maybe,
fetish stuff. He was like,
maybe they got divorced so that he could like, you know, not be connected to the fact that he was actually sexualizing the kids.
Yeah. Oh shit. Like he was like that running back there.
Right.
Oh, that's actually fucking crazy dark.
We just got a big thumbs up from our sound engineer.
What was that? Talking about kids being molested, and he came in.
He really likes the content.
Yeah. He was like, kid molestation? Good. No, it's bad.
Yeah, I mean I don't know, and
That's crazy.
That's fucking crazy, man. I love this podcast already.
Yeah, right.
It's fucking slandering local people using first and last names. This is incredible.
I know. Oh, it's what I really just go for. So I mean, I did come up with some games.
Okay, fucking yeah, let's do it.
And this one's really fun to me.
Okay.
So I'm gonna give you 3 titles.
Okay.
All right, and the titles are to a porn movie.
Okay.
Now 2 of them are real.
Mm-hmm.
One of them I made up.
Oh, okay.
So you got to figure out which one.
Which one is the one that you made up?
Yeah.
All right, hit
exactly.
me with them.
You want them?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So the first one we have A, mom's stinky pussy.
Oh my god, I was gonna send this to my mom to watch. I don't know about that anymore.
Dude, could you imagine if you were watching that and your mom caught you watching it? She's like, "What the? He's watching."
And then like the added layer of that, like, it's like, are you watching porn?
Yeah.
What porn are you watching?
And then it's like, "You're watching Moms?" So me, stinky pussy. She's like, goes down. And she's like,
oh,
I'm just joking.
Is this written material? Do you have written material for each of the jokes?
No.
For each of the lines? Okay.
I mean, kind of.
Okay.
I lay in bed, think about mom's stinky pussy. Yeah.
Fucking Christ.
B is my six.
Wait, hold on. That was the whole name of it?
Oh, yeah. A is mom's stinky pussy. That's the whole name.
Okay.
So B is my 600-pound wife. Is that real? Who knows? And then C is, oh no, there's a, I don't even like saying this. I'm going to start over. Oh no, there's a Negro in my daughter. Volume 3.
Oh my fucking God, dude.
Just
Man,
wild.
you are never going to be on SNL.
Never. Right from here on out.
Well, first off, I watch my 600-pound life and I jerk off to that. So
So if there's a 600-pound wife, you're like,
you wrote the mom stinky pussy.
nope. I'm kind of disappointed you think I'm that fucked up.
No, I don't think you're that fucked up. I think it's just the laziest name.
Right, it is lazy. Oh my God, they couldn't come up with anything. That is a good point.
They were just like, right. They're in the edit bay. They're like, what happened in this one?
Yeah.
All right, name it that.
Who's that for though? Mom stinky pussy. Who's that for?
It's for some. It's fun. It's like, it is funny though because it's like, how do you even express that visually.
And that's a scenario.
There's no like smell-o-vision. It's like you really have to Alfred Hitchcock show, don't tell.
Right. I don't know what anyone's mom's fucking pussy smells like, if it's good or bad. Like,
Right.
Like what the fuck? And how do you work that into it? And how'd you get funding? They got there's probably 20 grand.
Like a studio okayed it.
Yeah, like some guy read the script and was like, yeah.
Do you have the run times on them?
No, I can look them up though.
So I want to answer. I hope it's My 600-Pound Wife.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, that's the one. I would never come up with the last one.
That's why I said I hope.
That's fucking insane. The only reason I put it on there is because it's so crazy.
I'm surprised you even said it out loud into a
I
microphone
know.
that's being recorded on camera.
I'm gonna cut it out, but I don't want to cut it out and make them think it's like a harder word.
Sure.
Because but My 600-Pound Wife, I actually came up kind of with the script for it.
Oh yeah?
I know how it's gonna go down in my head.
You want to do a table read?
Kinda. It's almost like a table read. Like I'm gonna give you the scenario, and you tell me if we need to rewrite.
I can almost guarantee yes, but let's hear it.
You're gonna be like writer's table. Go back to it.
Let's hear it.
Okay. So when in My 600-Pound whatever, when they get that big, the helicopter comes in, and they always save them that way.
You've
right?
never seen the show.
No, I haven't.
That's not what happened.
But
that has never happened.
I just assumed. I just assumed.
You were so confident.
They don't get out by a helicopter. They can leave their house, or
I mean, they usually leave in an ambulance,
but they can get out the door. You've seen the ones where they get the person out of the house in the helicopter.
I can imagine.
Dude, it happens in real life. I'm not even joking. My idea was, this guy's like, my wife can't get out, so he calls the fire department. Maybe that's who shows up when that happens. I don't know.
Okay.
I think it's the fire department. So the fire department shows up and they're like, "Oh, your wife's stuck." And it's a small town. Say it's in Westfield. They're like, "We don't have a helicopter." So they're like, "Don't worry, we're gonna get her out still."
You're like bringing like infrastructure and
oh, I went deep into this.
It's like the mayor hasn't approved the city budget to get the hospital the helicopter.
Now that we know this happens,
you should have a whole B story about like an actually sick person across town who needs to get star flighted, but they can't. Okay.
So the head fire department guy, fire chief goes. He goes, "That's it. It's summertime. This is important." He goes, "That's it. Shut off the air conditioning."
Okay.
He's like, "Make this bitch sweaty." He's like, "We're gonna get her out."
Sexist language.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I mean, it was the fire chief.
But that's not. I don't think she wants to be called a bitch. She's so vulnerable. She's huge. She can't move. You know what I mean?
Sure.
So the fire department says to the girl, he's like, "Listen, I know a way we can get you out. Me and your men, we're gonna come over and we're gonna loop you up. Nice, okay."
We're gonna fuck you up.
Like you have 4 firemen on the arm because she's 600 pounds.
Yeah.
So they each grab so you got 5 dudes on the leg each. So 5 dudes each on the leg, and they're just fucking crevices. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Helping her to get her
Thanks for
sweaty.
giving me that very quick little
crevices. You know what I mean? Just
sure.
like put it under the flap and go. And the husband's watching. He's like, "I know this is just for safety. She needs to go to the hospital."
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like he's not in the corner jerking off. He is watching, but
this isn't. So cuckolding is not a part of this.
It's not. No, very clear.
He understands.
Very clear.
He understands that this is a civic procedure.
Yeah, she needs help. She blew out a hamstring somehow. She hasn't moved, but
is it sexual for the fireman?
Yeah, and for the woman, and that's what you're gonna get off on. It's the way they look at each other.
Yeah. But the husband doesn't see it.
Yeah, no, he's like, "I'm glad you're saving her."
Okay.
And they're all fucking her arms and shit.
You know what I was thinking? It would be cool at the end. So you know how and I've never actually watched a full porn movie, but
right.
You see clips as you
Right.
grow up. Your friend gets like a DVD, and you're like, and it's like there's like in Star Wars porn. I assume there's probably a scene where they get fucked with the lightsaber
for sure,
right? So your lightsaber scene could be in the end, because there has to be like a scene that's like, this is why we put it in this universe.
That's
you know what I mean?
A strong point.
Something that like sort of explain. So what would be cool is at the end they get the helicopter, and they lift her up, and they just lift her up and down with the helicopter on some dude's dick.
On some dude's yeah.
And that's like the
Yeah.
that's like the shot that you end on in the trailer.
And it's like she still wants to have sex, but she's 600 pounds. You can't just get on top of a dick, you know?
Yeah.
So that would bring it together beautifully.
I highly recommend My 600-Pound Life.
It would be great. I think, and the way they get her out is that when they all fuck her arms and shit, they all come on her, you know? So like 30 dudes come on her, and she looks like a pound cake that's been like freshly glazed. You know when like the glaze is still hot, so it drips and it's not solidified?
Jesus Christ.
It's very specific. I have a vision.
Yeah.
When I have a vision, I mean,
I think, yeah, put that on the page.
And then they push her through the door, and the cum and the sweat acts as lubricant, and it gets her through the door.
Yeah.
And then at that point, she's on the porch, and she breaks through into the porch. Now she's stuck in the porch. My 600-pound wife, too, coming soon. Boom.
Mm-hmm. Coming.
Yeah, coming. Yeah. Spelled the dirty way, of course.
Yeah, you got it. You got you man, you fucking got that joke exactly how I meant it.
Yep.
Yeah, I think you got a really good product here.
I think I have the crazy thing is my mom does watch this. Like, that's fucked. Now that I put that in my head.
What's your mom's name?
Stephanie.
Yeah. Stephanie named her son Steven.
It's not her dad was named Steven, so he's the weird one.
Oh, yeah, I agree.
Yeah, he's like, dude. But then he has a son named Steven too. But he had the son after my mom, so he's like, I'm probably not gonna, you know. So he's like,
I mean, what are Steven and Stephanie if not the Nidoran and Nidorino version of each other? It's a little Pokemon joke for all the kids watching.
Pokemon, but it feels offensive for some reason.
I mean, people who played Pokemon are like our age now.
Yeah,
did you play Pokemon?
Yes, I did very heavily. Yeah, I loved Pokemon.
I was
loved it.
I was just looking for an emulator because I think I want to play through it again.
Yeah, on the PC you're talking about, right?
Yeah, like on my computer, go through and then just like bring all my Pokemon's life to like one and just walk around with them so I can like sort of like keep them in their place and like, they'll never like
ever go anywhere.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. It's just like if you just want to feel like God, but you know you don't want to get in trouble for hurting animals.
That's the best route to go.
Yeah.
That is the best route to go. Unless you love to, unless that's what gets you off is the hurting animals.
It's feeling like God.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's I found a hack where you can fight your Pokemon.
Right.
So you don't have to put him against another Pokemon, and you can just like strangle
so
a Pikachu.
Wait, you just strangle him?
Yeah, you just strangle a Pikachu.
That feels really, it's almost like a stress ball.
Yeah, and he doesn't electrocute you because, you know, he trusts you.
He's a little bitch in his place.
And you just like exploit his trust.
Yes, that's the best. I can't do that in real life though.
Yeah, because you get in trouble. That's why we have Pokemon. It's like it's sociopaths' Call of Duty.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, and they need an outlet.
Right, yeah. I'm just kidding. I don't actually do that in Pokemon, but
people are going to get mad.
I think if you ever want to hurt an animal, you should just play Pokemon instead because maybe that'll help.
It's a lot of people do like to hurt animals. Like,
well, yeah, like psychopaths.
Holy fuck.
What do you mean a lot of people?
Like, you'd be surprised how many people just let a dog's. Like, you know how many people get dogs and then just let their dogs, like, sit there and be shit forever? They're like, hey, you're just going to starve a lot.
Oh.
You know what I mean? It's like, that's almost sociopathic too, you know?
Definitely sociopathic.
It's fucking crazy, but it happens all over. You see all the commercials. Now we don't even have the commercials. You know what we have now?
What's that?
We have fucking bitches on not bitch. I'm so sorry, ladies. You should cancel me. We have females on Facebook.
Females is not better.
It's not.
Females might be worse than bitches.
Really? Okay,
yeah.
What's the best one? What should I go to?
Women, people.
Women. Okay, so people, well, no, it's because it's not just women, but it's probably
Chicks.
Doesn't matter.
Chicks, broads.
Yeah. Well, my uncle, who's probably, but okay. So you see Facebook posts now where anyone who sees a dog that's abused, they get that shit on Facebook ASAP.
Yeah.
There's so many, and it goes viral every time. And they always save the dog, dude. It's like a mob of people save the dog.
That's fucking awesome.
I love it, dude.
Yeah.
I love it. I want to be a part of it. I'm joking. I'm like, let's get this guy.
You should have a part of this show where every time during the show you find some of those posts and you like
put that out there.
You call out some motherfuckers who are abusing their animals.
And we call animal control, and we'll show everyone how they don't give a fuck. It's crazy. Because I've called the police on a guy in Jamestown, and they don't care at all.
I believe that.
They don't give a fuck.
Yeah, cops are the fucking worst.
They're so bad.
Cops, well, I mean, yeah, like
he literally said on the phone, he's like, it's a dog.
Right.
No, I'm joking.
Right. And meanwhile, cops are killing dogs left and right.
Like that one. I love that one tweet that's like, "You act like cops won't show up 2 hours late to shoot your dog."
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You like talking about cops. Well, when you get robbed, who's going to show up 2 hours later and write some information down and then not solve it?
Yeah, for real. Yeah. Be like, well, this happens a lot, so this is never going to go anywhere.
God,
they tell
so
you that
funny.
every time.
Right. Yeah, it's been happening. So, yeah, anytime a cop tells you that something's been happening a lot, that's just the equivalent of someone being like, yeah, I'm not too good at my job.
Yeah.
I don't know what to fucking tell you, but I guess, people's grandmas are going to get murdered every day.
Yeah. They're like, happens a lot, man. So,
yeah, cops are fucking ridiculous.
I fucking hate them. I have a debate I wanted to bring up. I didn't want to bring it up because Luke's not here. And Luke was the only one who's going to be against us.
Is he a pro-cop?
He's not a pro-cop, but I knew that he wouldn't agree with what I'm about to say, and I think he would.
Okay.
I don't think cops need fucking guns at all.
Yeah, well, I agree on the face of it, but, like, I also think that that's not that's not like an overarching thing that you can just say and have it work.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
like of all of the answers, only cops shouldn't have guns isn't going to
fix anything.
Like,
it'll fix something, but it's not going to fix a lot.
But it's also going to make other shit a lot worse. Like,
right.
There needs to just be a full-fledged overhaul of the system itself. There's no, like, if one piece of it gets fixed,
right,
there's still an actual system that is
awful
corrupt and is corrupt terrible, and racist. And
the police system's terrible. Honestly, like, the way it's designed is awful.
I love it when people are like, listen, not here.
Yeah,
the cops are good here. Like, they weren't saying that in fucking Rochester.
But that's not
like
even
the same
true.
exact type of people in, like, Rochester, where that shit is happening right now.
Like, the reason I brought that up is because I don't want to get pulled over by the cop in Westfield. And it's because I went to high school with him.
Yo, Westfield cops are fucking crazy,
dude.
Dog.
I went to high school with this dude. He bragged about how his grandparents were literal Nazis.
Wait, he's a cop now?
He's a cop now.
What's his name? Do it.
Joey Villafranca. I don't give a fuck. Fuck you, Joey. Joey Villafranca. You want to know why I'm doing this? I showed up to homecoming, Mr. Cop now, and he was so drunk that he punched me in the face thinking I was someone else immediately. And I couldn't kick his ass because everyone's like, he's like, can't even walk. And so he just got away with that. He was a bully. He dared some kid to punch me in the back of the head in music class when I was a 6th grader and he was an 8th grader. And now he has a fucking gun?
Yo, I saw someone last night.
Fuck that.
I let them pull ahead of me, and he waves and then takes a sip of a bottle of I think it was Labatt Blue. And I'm like, oh, you fucking idiot. And he pulls out behind me, and he's got a big fucking Blue Lives Matter sticker on the back of his car. I was like, God, you are just a dumb fucking idiot. Like, but you are just worthless.
He knows how to get away with drinking and driving.
I mean, that's the thing, I guess. You got to get one of those little, like, friend of the sheriff stickers.
I love cops, and then you can drive drunk and murder someone.
Like, I bet you remember that dude in Faulkner who had the Hillary for prison, like that huge fucking plywood sign?
Oh, my God, yes.
I bet you that dude drove drunk all the time, and the
Every
cops
day.
are just like, and you know what the cops said? Yeah, it's been happening a lot lately.
They're like, he's drunk again. He's like, yeah, every day. We can't solve it.
What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do about it? Talk to him?
Yeah.
Take a modicum of responsibility?
We told him no. But dude, here's the craziest thing. I was also thinking, like, so we saw how, like, another mass shooting happened.
Yeah.
Fucking surprising. You know how, like, you see those movies? I don't even know what movies it happens in. I just know it happens in movies. And the guy will be like, I want to end it all. And he just starts killing people so the cops will kill him.
Oh, suicide by cop.
Yeah. You can't do that as a white person even.
That's a really
funny hilarious
premise.
Imagine just being in a school and they just hear shots, and they're like, hey, man, just not all of them, maybe. Just come out when you're done.
Right.
Like,
that is, I mean, horrifying. Like, that's a fucking horrifying joke.
But there's so much there.
That's an Onion headline. Like, like guy fails attempted suicide
by cop. Yeah, I couldn't think of what the word was because it wouldn't. Like, they wouldn't even do it. They wouldn't even kill you.
That's really crazy, man. That's some dark shit. And I'm sure there will be some people who hear that and the context. They're just not going. It's not going to hit their ears right.
Right.
I get what you're saying, and that's a fascinating very thoughtful premise.
Because like, what the fuck, man?
Here's what's
crazy.
Here's what's crazy. I have been my job operates in a way that I sort of have spurts of between 2 and 5 days where I will work like 70 hours, and it's just like it's super hectic, and then I'll have like a little bit of break. And
super hectic, dude. That's insane. What you're doing is insanity.
Sure, but I am realizing right now in real time because I heard about what happened in Boulder,
Right.
But I have been so crazy at work, and I'm also realizing that I was also working this same 5 days when that shooting happened. In where
that one happened in Atlanta, the one with the spa parlors.
That was targeting the
Asian people.
Yeah, the
for
Asian
sure.
population. Oh yeah, and they're
for sure,
and they're wiping out. They're like, he had a bad day. He was so horny that he had to kill a bunch of Asians.
And what a fucking thing to say. Like, don't say he's crazy because then you're gonna help him plead for insanity. But like, don't be like he had a heart. Like, that's just fucking wild. And the people who are mad that they call it a hate crime, even if it's not a hate crime, why do you want this dude to not get as much time? You're like, hey, he shouldn't get an extra whatever for hate. Like,
also, and this is important, it was a hate crime.
It was a fucking hate crime. It was a. I mean, come on, man.
There's no. Like, imagine if I killed 10 people and they were all Asian people.
Right. But what
you'd be like, that's a hate crime. And that's what he did.
But what if you were mad because of
because I'm so horny?
Yeah, dude. Here's the thing, they relieved him.
I love how
that,
they can make
it,
and they can make it women's fault anyways.
Yeah.
They're like, it was because no one was sleeping with him.
Really? Oh my god. Maybe they just give him a chance and fuck this dude. Like, dude, they're not going near that guy. You see that, dude? You see that crazy fucking?
I saw a picture of him before he grew the beard out, and he still looked like shit.
Yeah,
that guy looked terrible.
What the fuck, dude?
Yeah, I'm gonna take this sweater off. Is that all right?
Yeah, that's fine. That shit's fire, by the way.
Thank you.
I saw you walk in, and I'm like, that's Jeremy, and I was like, wait, I don't know. His style always throws me off because you have a range. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes you dress like. See, that's what I'm talking about. Like, what? Look at what you had on, and look at what you took off, and now you have on. Like, it's so different, dude. What the fuck?
I like to keep everyone guessing.
Yeah, you do. Is that on MF Doom?
Yeah.
Is that what it says?
MF Doom.
Okay. I couldn't see it for some
R.I.P.
reason.
Doom.
Yeah.
R.I.P. MF Doom. Dude, that was the weirdest thing. I've had these two situations. I've never really like given a shit about celebrity deaths. It's just not something that's ever affected me. But MF Doom dying was like really affected me for some reason.
Yeah.
And for about 2 days afterwards, I listened to all of his albums just on repeat. And yeah, it's just weird. I've never sort of been, and I'm a big MF Doom fan. I wouldn't say he's my
favorite,
like all time, like grand favorite. There's just something about it that happened that was weird. Yeah.
I agree with the same thing with Mac Miller. That's how I got. I don't know how to explain, and I know I hate that because there's so many people on the internet who are like Mac Miller, and it's like, like some of them are like, you don't even listen to like the good Mac Miller. Like, I listen to like not all of his albums, like more of his mixtapes, the shit where he was really on acid and like.
Do you listen to the good Mac Miller?
The good, like, Faces is the best mixtape ever made, and if it was an album, it'd be the best album ever made. It's such a.
I'm Team Ariana. Is that helpful in this?
Oh,
discourse?
the girl who killed him? I'm just joking. I don't believe that.
I've never really listened to much of his stuff.
Honestly, you should listen to his mixtape Faces just because of the production on it. Like, the beats, there's so many layers to it. Like, there's so many different hidden sounds in it. It's just, it's insane. His creativity.
Listen to Little on Spotify.
Little on Spotify?
Listen to the production on my music.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
My bad.
Dude, it's okay. You don't have to talk about me while you're talking about Mac Miller.
No, you threw me off because the way you said it sounded like a good joke. Like, like a rap name should be Little on Spotify. That should be his rap name.
Little Spotify. Yeah. Well, that's my actual. If you're watching and you want to listen to some hot beats, LTTL Little.
Dude, I wanted Joey to get on some of your beats so bad.
Yeah, I mean, him and I chatted for a while, and then, I've frankly, I work so much that it's
70 hours in what, 5 weeks fucking day. Jesus.
It's not always that, but yeah, it's hard for me to, and I'm working on some other stuff. I've got some other collaborations I'm working on, but
Oh, yeah. But it's cool that you're always working on something.
trying to.
And you're so fucking talented.
Thanks, buddy.
Jesus fucking no, it's annoying. It's not a compliment. Like it's like,
appreciate
oh, I'm
that.
good at this too. It's like, good for you, man. I'm kind of funny if the person sees my point of view, which doesn't happen very often. So.
You're funny.
Oh, come on.
You make me laugh. I don't think that we see eye to eye about all of your humor. I mean, so many of your jokes are about, you know, fucking your dog.
I know.
And for some reason,
There's nothing there to uncover either. It's not like a dark thing.
I was thinking about that actually earlier today. I was like, I wonder what we're gonna talk about. I was like, I wonder if maybe we should unpack the dog thing. And I sat there for like 1 second. I was like, there's nothing to unpack there.
Yeah, because here's what's there. It's him. It's the dog. He's the fucked up one, and I'm just expressing it. Like, I got this huge thing in my house, and he won't stop trying to rape me constantly.
Maybe
Like,
there is something to unpack.
dude, it's aggressive. I was coming up into bed, right? This is my bed. I'm crawling up to bed this way, right? Because my girlfriend's over here.
You still have a girlfriend?
Yeah, we're still together.
Same one?
Same one. Can
I
you
saw
believe it?
her.
Where? Was she with another guy?
At her coworker.
Which one?
The one that you
The
don't
one I'm
like.
gonna fuck up?
Yeah.
Oof, dude, I swear to God, I told her she can't work with him. Opposite day, she needs to be scheduled from him. She knows that. Because I'm not insecure. She's a fucking...
Jeez.
I'm just joking. I'm just joking.
That's good. That you guys doing good?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Best part is that she doesn't watch this.
Oh, really?
Yeah. 'cause
On
if
purpose?
She did. Not... If I told her to watch it, she's not going to.
What if you asked her to watch it?
She would get 2 minutes in, not even. She'd get 10 seconds in, and she'd be like, see, the reason I can't watch it, what's wrong here, it's all you. You're not funny. You're fucked up.
Yeah.
You're terrible.
Does she not think you're funny?
No.
Ever?
No. But everyone else, her friends think I'm hilarious.
Does she think, like, do you guys have, like, little things that are, like...
We have moments where I get her so bad, and she's gut busting.
Yeah.
And that happens once a day, and each time I'll be like... And you say I'm not funny, and she's like, "Oh, shut the fuck up! It's not you. It's what you commented on."
Well, yeah, because you keep saying after you make her laugh, "See, I'm funny." Stop saying that.
But I have a point to prove. This because, dude, when she comes to the lab, every time I don't do as good. Like every time I did remember that one time where I snuck out, and I had
oh yeah,
I just had such a good set, and she
Yeah.
didn't believe me. Like every time I come back, she's not there. It's like I'm fucking the best, and she's like. When's he gonna give this up?
that's funny.
You know,
Sierra and I we have I think little things.
Mhm.
Like I'll dance.
Right.
It's cute and
Right.
probably gross to share and way oversharing, but we'll dance and sing little songs, and that shit
Oh,
is
yeah.
so fucking funny when it's just the two of you.
It
then,
is.
And then we have Maisie now,
Yeah, dude, I couldn't imagine.
who just turned 1, and it's fucking so cool, dude. Before I came here, we were just hanging out outside,
right,
and we have this little jungle gym for her, and
Oh,
she's
yeah.
on the swing, she's going down the slide,
right.
she's learning about grass. I guess I don't fucking know, but she's awesome, and so we'll dance with Maisie.
And then you just have a family dance party.
Dude, we have family dance parties once a day.
And you think about it, you're like, we couldn't do this with anyone else besides each other.
Of course, yeah.
That's what makes it great.
And I'll just put on hot beats.
Hell
We'll
yeah.
just listen to some K-Tronada, and everyone just starts
Hell yeah.
dancing. Maisie dances.
Hell yeah.
It's-
Me
it's
and
fucking
Aaliyah
awesome.
do have stuff like that. Definitely.
That's important, man. I'm sure, and that's why I said
Definitely.
it, because I'm sure you do.
Yeah, we definitely do. But then there's a lot of things I do that I fucking hate.
things that you do.
Yeah, for her,
What do you mean?
Oh my, she can't go to the store by herself. Is that normal for?
Really?
She can't oh, we need this. All right, can you just go and I'll finish this? She's like, I have to go with her every time. And when I'm in the store, I act like I'm miserable because I am. I hate fucking stores.
Are you allowed to go to the store by yourself?
Sometimes, but not really.
What if it was we need avocados or whatever the fuck you guys buy at the store? Could you be all right, yeah, I'll go pick them up real quick.
Only if it's super late. If it's super late, she'll be like, yeah, go real quick. But if it's not super late, she'll be like, oh, you don't want me to come with you? Or, you know what I mean? And the only reason she's like that is because we shop so different. She shops like a fucking person who wants to spend all of her money. All right? This and that and this and that. Like, dude, we're here for bread. Mind that task. Get the bread and the cheap bread and let's go.
Yeah.
But I can't even say it because she's like, oh, you're no fun and you don't know how to spend time together. And it's like, fuck, this is your thing, and I hate it.
That's wild. The store thing. That's interesting. Do you guys go to bed at the same time?
Yeah, have to.
Have to.
I
feel that.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've never tried.
I get that though because like
I've never tried to go to bed. Like Sierra and I lay down together. We'll usually fall asleep at different times, but it's like
you're in bed at the same time.
We like shut down.
Well, that's we don't fall asleep at the same time.
Yeah.
But we go up to bed to lay down at the same time. But here's the thing: we have to have the TV on when we go to bed. Do you guys?
By whose decision is that?
Hers. Her decision. I don't want the TV on. Okay, you're a TV guy.
Well, I don't know. I was forever.
Right.
And then I stopped.
Did you stop for a good reason?
Yeah, because it's fucking unhealthy.
It's really bad for you.
It really
can lead
to
dementia and Alzheimer's because of the IUD lights. That's not making you get into REM properly.
You start speaking in like dialogue that's like super expositional.
Right. You wake up just like for $9.95, we can have a new thing for home, babe.
That's interesting. What do you watch? Because
Family Guy or Shameless. That's it.
Shameless is okay because that show is shot really darkly.
Yeah.
Family Guy fucking sucks because there's so many harsh whites in that show. Yes. I bet you it's like super bright.
And you know how that show tries to be annoying.
Yeah,
you know how many times
like
it's just Peter going, for
that's like
20 minutes.
That's like the function of the show.
Exactly. How are you supposed to fall asleep to that, bro?
Be super fucking annoying.
And I told Aaliyah, I was like, can we stop the TV? It's not healthy for you. She's like, well, you're going to have Alzheimer's and dementia. And it's like, that's not fair, though, because if you brought something up.
Wait, where's the Alzheimer's and dementia from?
Oh, from going to sleep with the TV on. Like keeping the TV on all night while you sleep.
Wait, you say that to her?
Yeah, and she's like, well, then you're going to have it. I'm like, that's just not how it works.
Right.
You can't just put that on me. I worked in a dementia unit. You know how bad it is?
Hold on.
Dude.
You just brought this entire conversation to a screeching halt. You work in a dementia unit?
I did. As the activities person.
Bro, what?
Yeah.
What? Did you go to college?
Nope.
What do you mean you worked in what do you do right now? Are you unemployed?
No, I'm employed. I don't want to say it.
Oh, I know where you work.
Yeah. Which I got suspended from.
What?
Yeah.
Hold on. I want to revisit the suspension.
Yeah, this is fucked up. I'm actually really hurt by it.
Okay. Yeah. Then I definitely want to revisit. But I want to know about the dementia thing first, and then we can get into it.
It was so bad.
Was it just were you just like wiping people's asses or?
Nope, I didn't do any of that, but I had to watch the nurses do it, which would be I feel so bad for them. CPNs, so they're people who have like 6 months of learning and nursing, so they have a CPN, and they're still going to school because they usually want to get an LPN or an RN. Right?
Okay.
Because that's where the real money is. Yeah. At a CPN, you're getting like...
Nurses are famously greedy.
Yeah. No, dude, at a CPN, though, they pay them $10, and they get abused physically, sexually...
By the patients?
Mentally.
Or by you?
I'm not going to say, but they get... No, I'm just talking... Obviously, the patients, right? Dude, the patients try to sexually harass the CPNs.
Yeah.
They throw shit at them.
Oh, my God.
We have people that come in from
so
New York City... Every person's racist towards them.
Yeah.
That's not like they'll literally, Sally is just like this and she'll be like, get away from me. Right. She's stealing.
Yeah, right.
Like, dude, the fuck?
Just gross, weird shit.
Yeah, but it's like dementia. Yeah. So it's like, but it's all of them. And they do that for $10 and have to still go to school on top of that. And it's bullshit. And they'll have bruises because some of them are strong. Like the strongest guy was Jimmy because he was only 60, dude. And he had it because he was in an accident. So he didn't have dementia, but he had something similar, so they put him in the dementia unit.
Okay.
But he's still young and strong.
Yeah.
So when they take Jimmy to the bathroom...
He would like...
Crazy shit, bro.
Okay.
You just hear, Jimmy wants it! Jimmy wants it! And it's just bad.
Oh my God, that is
he
too
says
real.
That too.
That's like too real for you to have made up, too.
Yeah, it's fucked.
Let's go... Okay, so this is too dark, and I don't want to talk about
Yeah,
it
no
anymore.
more because
What happened at
the place?
your work, your place of business?
So a manager who's not from who doesn't work with us usually was working with us. So someone who doesn't know me, and I was in the back talking to someone about my podcast because they watch
You
it.
have a podcast?
Yeah, it's called Just a Goof.
Okay.
You should come on it sometime.
I'd love to.
I have a co-host. He's the worst, and his grandpa better be dead, or I'm gonna kick his ass.
I bet you could beat him in a fight, just because of your reach.
My reach is why I would.
That's what I was thinking.
See, that's why you're gonna be on the pod.
Yeah,
That's
I like
exactly right.
Okay, so you're talking about the pod?
He asked me in the back. He's like, "Hey, what's this thing on the pod? What'd you say on Instagram about that dude who smokes meth?" And
This
turns
is
him
the
gay.
manager asking you?
No.
This is a friend.
A friend who works there with me. We're talking.
Who listens to your podcast?
Who listens to my podcast?
And it's not your mom.
It's not my mom.
That's great.
He's the only other person.
Okay.
And he was. Did you see that, the meth guy?
No, I've never watched the podcast.
Okay, well, we had this guy found on Reddit who smokes meth, and it turns him gay. He says he's a straight guy, but when he slams heroin, slamming it means he injects it into, not heroin, injects meth into his arm. He wants to get gangbanged. He says he wants 10 cocks at a time. And it's only when he's on meth, and he doesn't know why. So me and Luke were talking about it. It was hilarious. And he asked me about it because it was on Instagram. He's like, "Who's that meth guy? And does he actually turn gay?" So I was like, "Yeah, this dude fucking, he slams meth. He gets really, high.
Right.
Sucks a bunch of cocks, makes a bunch of dudes
It's
come."
important. I know you don't want to talk about it, but we should mention you work at the UN.
Yeah.
So
It's a big deal.
this is inappropriate UN content.
We're on the conference floor.
Right.
We're talking.
Right. This is on a live mic with like the Crown Prince of Alsace-Lorraine listening in.
They asked me what I thought about the tariffs, and this is what I said.
Right. Okay. So you're chatting with this guy.
In the back, no one
Meth.
could hear us. Store's closed. No one else is in it but us and the manager. I thought she was away from us. I'm saying this dude, meth turns him gay, right? Makes dudes come all over his face and shit. Just funny shit, telling him about it. She heard me, and I didn't know.
Yeah. Sorry, that was mean.
So, how do you?
She heard you.
Yeah, she eavesdropped on our conversation,
Yeah.
and she didn't like what she was hearing.
Yeah. Sure.
But I didn't know she was listening. Why would you eavesdrop? And then what she heard was this, dude. You're never gonna believe what she heard. She told them that I said,
Oh no.
dude, and I really didn't say this. Like, please, me.
I feel like I know where this is going.
She said I said gay people shouldn't be alive.
Oh.
Why the fuck would I say that?
That's not what I thought. Where I thought you were going. Wow.
Why would I say that?
Yeah, I don't believe that you are
A guy who would say,
a guy who hates gay
even
people.
if I believe that, I'm smart enough to not say it in public. So, okay,
That's
now
not your argument.
I'm taking that out. Yeah, that's not my argument.
That's not your argument.
That's not my argument. I really would never fucking
I don't
say
think that you're a homophobic person.
Matter of fact, I probably am gay. So I don't know.
I don't think that's helpful.
Fuck.
Oh man, so you got
5? Okay, thank you.
so you got suspended.
So I got suspended because of that for a week. But here's the crazy thing, right? Me and the kid I was talking to both said I did not say that gay people shouldn't be alive. Okay?
I like that I mean, that's almost better than a cop. For her, from her perspective,
Right.
you were like, we should genocide gay people, and she was like, you need a week off.
Yeah. And they thought I said that and they didn't fire me.
Right.
That's the fucking point.
That's what I'm saying.
That's the fucking point. Holy shit.
You should be fucking fired.
I should never be allowed to have a job
If that's
ever.
what they think you said.
Yeah. Like the fuck, man?
That's
Jesus.
really funny.
Yeah, but they gave me a slap on the. But here's the crazy part: is that me and the kid both said I didn't say it. Let's go 2 months back. I worked with the manager,
This same person?
different manager, who works with us all the time. You know what? Want to know what the fuck she said?
What's that?
And I told me and the person who heard it told the fucking manager because this is not cool. It's legit not cool. She legit said when quotes, like legit. This is what she said.
She said, "Mom, stinky pussy."
It's my favorite part.
That's my favorite part. Okay, what did she say?
No, she said more of like, see, like, oh no, there's a, like she said when all the colored people work together.
No.
Yep. They talk too much.
They talk too much.
And me and the guy who heard it were like,
what's her name?
Sam. I almost did it. I almost did it. Wait, would unemployment pay me if they fire me?
they wouldn't be able to. I don't think that you saying this would be a reason for them to fire you.
Sam Snyder said when all the colored people work together, they talk too much. That's fucking insane.
Sam Snyder.
And me and the guy who heard it went to the top manager, told them. They said we were making it up.
Where do you work?
I can't. See, that's the line I won't cross. And it's not because I don't want my fans to show. Listen, you guys don't want to know either, okay?
It's not great.
I'll
give you a hint. I see DeMarco at his work maybe once every 2 weeks at about 10 p.m.
That's basically telling him. That's basically. Oh my God. That's hilarious.
That's really funny.
But yeah, so when two people say that someone said something racist, they're like, that can't be true. But one person can say we said something fucking insane and they believe
that
it.
You didn't even say.
Yeah, like the fuck.
How long have you worked there?
Probably a year. I got asked to come back to work where you work. And then literally I was like, yeah. And then a week later, they're like, oh, pandemic. Literally 2 days later, we went into the pandemic.
Wow.
But what's his name? Dan?
Yeah.
Yeah, he texted me and he was like, hey, we want you back. And the only reason I think this happened, no, I can't say that.
I just remembered I have a job.
Yeah.
I'm not going to get fired.
Oh, it won't get you fired. It'll get my mom in trouble.
Oh, no, I was just saying in general. I'm just remembering everything that I said over the past
because
hour.
we're getting close.
You got any jokes? I know we got to like wrap up super shortly.
Or
do you have any last? And do you have any last thoughts?
No. I hate Kylie Jenner. That's it.
Why?
Dude, she's so dumb. She's so dumb.
You were about to say the R word.
I was, but I'm working on that.
That's good.
I am working on it.
Why
I'm trying to get it out of.
What's dumb about her? I'm not disagreeing. I just want you to flesh out your point a little more.
So my point is this: she's so out of perspective on being normal and what normal people would think. Yeah. That she thought it'd be a good idea to be like, go fund this.
Oh my God. Oh yeah. Kylie Jenner's an absolute total piece of fucking shit.
So dumb.
The makeup artist thing. Yeah, pay for your fucking makeup artist.
I did the math. You know how much money that would be to me?
How much?
That $5,000? That would be $10 to me.
Wow.
$10. So that would be if something happened to you and I gave you $10. Like if you're in a coma and I'm like, got 10.
That's wild.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, that's a real piece of shit move.
Because she makes $460,000 a day, they were saying. That's fucking insane.
$460,000?
Before like taxes and shit. Like that's how much her businesses all have coming in.
Then $5,000 is much less than $10.
Yeah.
That math is...
No, I'm saying like $5,000 to her.
How much money do you have right now in your pocket?
$30 to pay him.
So $10 is a third of your income.
Yeah.
Let's just say of your net worth.
Of what I have right now. Yeah.
That's a third. And she makes $460,000 a day.
Yeah. Well,
I think
less than that.
I think if I do all the math
shit.
and carry the zero, Kylie Jenner is a piece of shit.
I think so.
All right.
Isn't that what the equation says?
I think so.
All right. Hey, thanks for doing this.
Thanks for having me.
Do you want to come back, honestly, when Luke gets back here? Honestly.
No.
No? Okay.
I don't think so.
Yeah. You wouldn't like him, I don't think.
No, I want to come back because I think that we'll have a little bit of a clashing personalities, and I think that'll be good podcasting.
I love that. That's what I like.
That's what I did last time, and your co-host quit. So
yeah, that's how you know you brought the good stuff.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks for hanging in, guys.
Thanks.
Thank you for coming on, Jeremy.
Thanks for having me.
Awesome. That was fucking great.